Wow! Hey everybody, I'm ML7, and today we're going to be reading through the retail patch notes from June 13th. The patch notes at the beginning of Season 5 of Overwatch 2. Welcome to Season 5. Introduction. General updates. Life Weaver unlocks challenges added. Life Weaver cannot be unlocked by completed challenges. Incomplete weekly challenges will no longer reset to 0. 100% of the progress made in weekly challenges the previous week will be kept and carried over. Good. From complete, all weekly challenges requiring wins have been converted to complete games wins grand double progress, so it should be easier to complete the weekly challenges, and people are not going to leave quick play that much, hopefully. It's a nice quality of life change. On Fire system returns. Fire returns to highlight your incredible plays with these new features. New state, blazing. What's better than being on fire? Being even more on fire. A team's most exceptional playmakers will now begin blazing. Blazing cannot be maintained as easily as regular fire, so you'll need outstanding play to keep the heat on. Reignited visuals and sound effects. Fire returns to the hero portrait and the scoreboard with new animations. Fire makes his debut in the kill feed as well. Catching fire. Killing enemies that are on fire grants fire. Fan the flames. The fire has spread to more than just Genji players. Beyond eliminations and damage, fire comes from mitigated damage, saves, healing, assists, capturing / testing objectives, boosted damage, and crowd control. Huh? Pay attention to which heroes on your team are on fire and help them out to increase your fire score. This is fire. Dies of cringe. Matchmaking. We have done some improvements to matchmaking, some bug fixes. Matchmaking, they've been saying this for the last couple of patches. We'll have to wait and see how it feels like in game. Competitive play updates. Ranked inactivity changes. Players that did not play any matches during the previous competitive season will now become inactive. Inactive players do not have a visible skill tier and division. Each role in role queue can become inactive separately, while in open queue, a player only has one rank that can become inactive. Once an inactive player returns and achieves a competitive update after winning 5 games, their skill tier and divisions will become visible again. So kind of like mini placements, I guess. Competitive Mystery Heroes makes a return. Improve how Matchmaker computes its initial skill estimation, aka MMR for a player queuing for the first competitive game. And now, time to dive into the hero updates. Let's see how this is gonna go. First change is to Junker Queen. Junker Queen, Rampage. Ultimate cost increased by 15%. Commanding Shout, temporary health reduced from 200 to 150. I'm confused. The last round of Junker Queen changes increase both her sustained damage and self-healing. Hence, she ends up staying alive and in the fight longer, which was the intent, but naturally, her ultimate charges much more quickly on average as a result. The passive Adrenaline Rush healing becoming more potent has been interesting for gameplay as it's tied to landing her abilities. To bring her survivability more in line, we're shifting some of the power out of the Commanding Shout temporary health gain from Junker Queen for Junker Queen herself. Okay, for Junker Queen herself. I don't know how much teammates get from Commanding Shout. I know that they don't get 200 though. They get like a nerfed version of it. This is just a slap on the wrist, what I feel like for Junker Queen. I don't think that this is enough. They get 50, okay? Allies get 50. She gets 150. My opinion, they should have nerfed the self-healing, but apparently tanks gotta be able to support themselves apart from being able to do a bunch of damage. We'll have to wait and see if this is going to change anything or not. I don't think it's gonna be that important of a change. Roadhog. Take a breather. Now amplifies healing received by 50% for 2.5 seconds after finishing Take a Breather. Developer comment. Would like Roadhog to be even sturdier as he's an immobile tank with minor damage blocking ability. His self-sustainability is already quite powerful when alone, so this is more of a team-oriented change. Ow. Blizzard, shut up. I can make fun of you. Shut up. Take a breather. Briefly increasing healing received will enable the support heroes on Roadhog's team to help him recover more quickly. I'm trying to look for a reason as to why they did this. Can't find it. Can't find it. Can somebody open the window, maybe try and search for a reason outside? This is utterly confusing. He literally nades himself. He nades, he throws Ana's nade on himself. 2.5 seconds is an eternity. An eternity. Oh my goodness. Imagine amplifying this with Ana's nade and then with nano him. He's gonna be immortal. He's gonna be untied, but he can Suze. He's gonna be. I don't like this. I don't like this approach, person. I don't like this. We're gonna move on. He's just gonna. Yeah. Nope. This isn't for the supports. This is for him. Cassidy. Okay, those are the only tank changes. Cassidy. I'm scared. Magnetic Grenade no longer has a maximum projectile travel range of 10 meters. Okay. The projectile now magnetizes towards an enemy target from 1.5 meters away and chases them for up to 1 second. Impact damage increased from 0 to 10. Explosion damage reduced from 120 to 70. Stock targets now have their movement slowed by 30%. Stock targets are now affected by a hindered status effect, interrupting and preventing movement abilities from being activated. Developer comment. The overall goals for Magnetic Grenade are to shift its use from purely damage into more of a utility, and changes deployment behavior from a close-range lock-on to more of an aimed projectile that magnetizes if it gets close to an enemy target. The previous stock banner text alert confused Tracer's pulse bomb message, so this mobility locking status effect is being referred to as hindered. So, let me get this straight. No longer has a maximum projectile travel range of 10 meters. No longer has a maximum no longer has range. Am I getting this right? So you can throw it from spawn to the point, and then it might get attached to somebody. So you have infinite range. So it's like an Ananade. A sniper flashbang on Cassidy. I would like to miss my Ananade from spawn as well, Blizzard, and then attach it to someone if they're close enough. I'm curious how this is gonna play out. The fact that he gets slowed by it, okay, so he can land a headshot afterwards. They don't talk about the duration of the slow, though. I think it's gonna be the duration of how much the nade is gonna be stuck on them. And also this hinder status effect is similar to Sombra's hack, I feel like. He literally has hack and a tiny maze slow. We'll have to wait and see how it plays. This might seem broken on paper, but one thing's for sure, I think it's gonna be fun. So let's experiment with it before we feel like it's too broken or useless. Hanzo, Sonic Arrow. Impact sound effect now plays for enemies. Visual effect is now briefly visible to enemies when first deployed. Thank you, so better visibility. Storm Bow, maximum damage reduced from 125 to 120. The Storm Bow damage adjustment is a small but significant change so that heroes with 250 health won't be eliminated with one critical headshot. Good. May. Endothermic Blaster. Damage per second reduced from 100 to 55. Primary fire slow is no longer always 40% and now scales from 30 to 50%. Primary fire impact now build up a slowing effect that sticks to the enemy target for 1.5 seconds and slows them for 75%. Secondary fire impacts can detonate this new slow effect, dealing an additional 40 damage. What? This set of changes intend to bring back some of the gameplay and feeling May's primary fire used to have previously, which made a lot of players rage, smash their monitors, keyboards, and mice, though without the crowd control of a full free stun. Okay, we may have a May meta. I'm just saying. She might be strong. We'll have to wait to see how she feels in game, but I'm not having a good feeling about this. 190 damage, right click? I mean, why not? Reaper Raid Form can no longer be activated while affected by mobility locking effects. Magnetic Grenade, Steel Trap, Graviton Surge, and so on. The Reaper and Moira changes, so Moira's going to be changed the same way, are addressing an inconsistency with the interaction of Raid Form or Fade with mobility locking effects such as Junkrat's Steel Trap. Okay, they're now disabled similarly to Trace's Recall or Sombra's Translocator, which are abilities that also phase out and can move the player. So are they just admitting the fact that Reaper being able to escape to Raid Form and Graviton Surge and Moira as well was, in theory, a bug, and that they should have changed this a long time ago? Is this what they're saying? Because this is not working when it should work like Trace's Recall or Sombra's Translocator. And now they just, I know not really a bug, but now it just falls in line with this. I'm confused. This is They wanted to be more consistent. Okay, I get it. I get it. I don't like this, obviously. Even if it's for Reaper, even if it's for Moira, I don't like this that much. I understand the whole consistency thing, but I don't like stun watch. I don't like to have like so many CCs. At least they're putting it as a balance change. True. Ain't gonna affect Reaper gameplay that much. It's just gonna be sometimes unlucky when you just die instead of having the possibility of rating away. Tracer, okay. Pulse pistols, spread increased by 15%. We uncovered a bug that was setting Tracer's maximum weapon spread smaller than intended. We'll be monitoring the results of this one closely, as fixing it may have a significant impact on our overall effectiveness. Not again! Widowmaker, Widow's Kiss. Scope shot damage fall off minimum range reduced from 700 100 to 40 60 meters. This is a lot. Scope shot maximum damage fall off scalar increased from 30 to 50%. Circuit Royale, Junkertown, Ilios Ruins will be played so much more differently right now. We might be seeing way more Ash being played instead of Widowmaker. Developer comment. These changes to Widowmaker's weapon fall-off are intended to reduce her one-shot capabilities on maps with extremely long sightlines where teammates did not walk into cover and were walking in the open when they had a sniper. The average range to still eliminate a 200 health hero at full charge is around 50 meters. A fully charged critical shot will still eliminate 150 health targets regardless of range. Wait. How many 150 health targets are in the game? Tracer. Baby Diva, maybe? Baby Diva has 200, I think. It's only Tracer. No. You can still... Baby Diva and Tracer, I think. That's it. Nah, this seems like there are more of them. Not cool. Okay, and now I'm scared. Chat, hold me. Chat, hold me. Life Weaver. General. I need to hydrate for this one. I need to hydrate. I'm getting ready for this one. Hold. Is he gonna be meta? Let's see. General. Petal ornaments on his back have had their size and hit volume reduced by 10%. So the big thingies on his back. His healing got buffed from 65 to 75 with his healing blossom. So same as Ana's shots. Torn volley. Damage per projectile increased from 5 to 6. Projectile radius increased from 0.1 to 0.125. Ammo increased from 60 to 70. Petal platform. Walkable area increased by 15%. The walkable area. So not the pedal platform. Area to trigger left now shrinks from a radius of 2 meters to 0.75 meters after initial placement. So, from what I understand, you're not gonna walk on the platform is gonna activate. You actually have to walk towards the middle of it to activate. Life grip. Cooldown reduced from 20 to 16 seconds. And now heals the target ally for 50 health. Ultimate cost increased by 8%. Lifeweaver stats have been improving over time, but he's still underperforming. These adjustments are primarily straightforward improvements to nearly every aspect of his kit outside of his ultimate ability, which received a small cost adjustment for the increased healing and damage output. The pedal platform, our area shrinking in a quality of life change intended to help avoid accidentally activating the lift after it had been placed. Okay, so I'm gonna be releasing a video about this on my main YouTube channel tomorrow, explaining my opinion and how this feels and stuff of the video, how Lifeweaver feels. Tomorrow, yes, we're gonna be posting it tomorrow. Make sure to check out the main channel where I go completely in depth on this, explain everything, what I think about the buffs and stuff. But I just want to say that I see chat's reaction to this as well. I can't believe that he got so many changes and we're still debating if it's enough or not. So stay tuned on YouTube tomorrow to see my impression of this. But yeah, let's continue. Moira. These are just like a bunch of number changes. Fade can no longer be activated while affected by mobility locking effects. Okay, same thing as Reaper earlier, and these are all of the hero changes. Map updates, new lighting scheme for Busan Overcast, new lighting scheme Evening for Rialto, Watch Point Gibraltar. Hey, yo. Completely redesigned the final defender spawn area. Huh? Added an exit route from the forward defender spawn. Route adjustments and changes made around first capture point outside of the hangar. And covers and route adjustments made inside the hangar. Bro, I'm curious how Gibraltar is going to be played. Also, oh my god, they just posted a new map. Gibraltar. Oh, this was due for season 100. Oh, somebody did a mistake. God damn it. Well, now the cat's out of the bag. In season 100, we're going to be getting Gibraltar. How petty can we be? Just a small spelling mistake. Okay. Okay, I want to see some bug fixes. General bug fixes, blah, 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 blah. Map fixes, hero fixes. Okay, I'm curious about Kiriko. Did they not fix the Kiriko teleport? Also, what did I just read? Mercy, resolved an issue with Resurrect not retaining cooldown through hero swaps. Oopsie! I'm curious how long it's gonna take them for the other supports. Yeah, chat, I'm curious how long it's gonna take them for the other supports. And then how long is going to take them when we're gonna do this on tank and DPS too? Well, it's fixed. Wait, you say Kiriko at the top. What do you mean Kiriko at the top? So these are all of them. On Oasis, fixed several areas where Kiriko could become stuck when using Swift Step. Just some areas on a map. Just some areas on a map. So these are the Season 5, beginning of the season patch notes. A lot of changes. Let's summarize them really fast, okay? The fast TLDR. Junker Queen got a small nerf. I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Ultimate cost increased by 15%, and temporary health reduced from 200 to 150. Not that much. Roadhog, this might be a huge buff, but he can still get antied, he can still get slept, he can still get discorded. He's just going to be a little bit harder to take down. He kind of like has a mini Ananade on him every time he uses Take a Breather, which is scary. Cassidy Grenade, it's gonna be something. Let's just call it as an unlimited range of a grenade that if attached, it slows your movement by 30% and also mini hacks you because you do not have the possibility of using your movement abilities. Interesting to see if it's gonna be broken or not. We have to wait and test. Hanzo, some visual changes for his Sonic Arrow, good. Maximum damage, he cannot one-shot anymore to 150 HP heroes. Mei, a bunch of changes. She's gonna feel more as she did in Overwatch 1. We'll have to wait and see how painful it will be to play against her. Reaper can no longer use his raid form in situations in which he could, like in Junkrat's Trap. Tracer, her spread increased by 15%. So a little bit of a nerf. I don't think it's gonna matter that much. Widowmaker, huge changes with the range from which she can one-shot. I think this will be, this will change the meta on some maps like Junkertown, like Circuit Royale and other Widowmaker meta maps. I'm not a big fan of this. Life Weaver got a huge amount of buffs, but these are just number changes. And even though he got so many, it might not be enough. And also a small nerf on his 3. Moira Fade, same thing as Reaper, cannot use during Steel Trap, Magnetic Grenade, and other stuff like that. So this is it. Please let me know in the comments what you think about the patch notes, and if you think that they're good or not, and what do you wish that they would have addressed going into Season 5. Because I know that I really wanted them to fix the Keiko bug, smiley face. So, till next time, I'm 7 out.